All right, we're good. Well, hello. This is Ryan. This is Demos in the Dark. Tonight we are looking at the Dropping Acid Pedal Etching RIP. It's actually like hashtag RIP. Remember when the hashtag was just a pound symbol? Like, that was what you entered, like, when you called movie phone to find out what movie listing time. You press pound. Yeah, Little Nicky? Hell yeah. Pound. 9 o'clock. Pound. So it could be pound rip. It could be number rip. It could be sharp rip. It could be any of those things, but you know what? He doesn't tell us. He just leaves that. That is how you begin to tailor this pedal to your own specific needs. You decide what you want to call it. So, yeah. The RIP is an LM386 boost, overdrive, fuzz, and it does some other crazy stuff on top of that. And we're going to try to hit all of it. So let's go. All right, I have a 1977 Gibson Les Paul Deluxe, and I'm running into a Dr. Z Carmen Ghia. That's what it sounds like. And we have 4 controls on the RIP. We have the voltage, and we have the mode, we have the volume, and we have the feedback. So let's start with the voltage and just try to wrap our heads around that. At full on, it is 9 volts. So it's getting full power, and you can back off of that to get some kind of funky, starved out stuff. So the mode that we were in there was the clean mode. So the next mode that we're going to go into is the standard distortion mode. And then the next mode after that is a gain boost mode. Kind of push you even further and beat the crap out of your amp even more. And then the last mode is the full range mode. So synth, bass, or if you're just like guitar and you want like everything going through, this is your mode. So that voltage knob can be really useful. It can also be really obnoxious, but it can be super useful. I think everything, from about like up until about noon, I think coming up to about noon, like you can really take whatever level of distortion you've chosen and then really kind of dial it in with the voltage. And then, whether that's, adding a little more Velcro, gating it a little bit, making it sound a little bit more like a fuzz. And then everything kind of after noon, like you're firmly into art music. So the next thing we are going to check out is the feedback knob. The feedback knob only works when this button here, the feedback button, is engaged. It's a momentary switch. So this can be useful for like if you like want to add some almost kind of like percussive squeal kind of stuff into the middle of a song, in the middle of a riff. It can also work on its own and just make really cool noises, which we're gonna do right now.